Yesterday, I stood in line at a coffee shop and realized that I hadn't even looked at the person in front of me, not even once. I was too busy scrolling through other strangers' vacation photos. That's when it hit me. Are we turning into the androids from that old sci-fi novel I read? You know what's funny? I'm here to talk about staying human in a digital age, and I'm already itching to check how many likes this video is getting. It's like giving a speech about healthy eating while your brain's whispering, "There's a donut in your coat pocket." In the book, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, the big question was how to tell humans from androids. They used complex empathy tests. Today, we're all hunched over our glowing screens, and real eye contact, that's rarer than a unicorn. Maybe the new test is, can you wait in line without scrolling? If yes, congratulations, your baseline humanity might be intact. Back then, the story felt like distant sci-fi. Now, it feels like a pretty accurate preview of our daily habits. In the novel, true empathy is what separates humans from replicants. Nowadays, we've got endless ways to perform empathy online, likes, shares, and heart emojis. We're great at looking like we care. But have we shrunk our emotional range down to a handful of clickable icons? We haven't stopped feeling empathy, but we've miniaturized it, turning it into tiny bursts of thumbs-up approval. These quick reactions may keep us feeling engaged, but do they foster understanding? I think we're checking boxes, not building bridges like we should. This isn't about blaming anyone. We're all in the same boat here, myself included. The question is, are we nurturing real connections, or are we just going through the motions? In Do Androids Dream, our protagonist, Rick Deckard, owns an electric sheep because he can't afford a real one. It's a status symbol and a self-delusion rolled into one. Sounds kind of familiar. Think about our digital personas, carefully curated profiles that can feel more authentic than our own lives. We filter out the flaws and highlight the best moments. It's not just for others, though. Sometimes we start believing our own edited narrative. We turn messy human experiences into sleek highlight reels, our own electric sheep grazing on likes. I've actually scrolled through my own feed and thought, wow, my life looks amazing. Then I remember the awkwardness, the doubts, and the chaos hidden behind those snapshots. Real life is messy. That's what makes it real and worth living. The electric sheep routine just wears us down. Remember the Penfield mood organ? In the book, we could dial up any emotion. Sounds kind of ridiculous, but we're basically building that right now on our own. Through apps and algorithms. You need a laugh, funny memes are on tap. Feeling bored? Outrage awaits around the corner. Just turn it over to politics. We've outsourced our emotional palette to digital feeds. Instead of choosing our feelings deliberately, we let an algorithm choose what we want. The more we rely on it, the more we crave something genuinely heartfelt, and the harder that is to find. I'm not saying ditch your phone and join a monastery. Just recognize that these emotional quick fixes are like artificial sweeteners. They promise flavor but never really satisfy. I tried to teach my phone empathy, but it said 404 emotion not found. I guess the phone's more of a replicant than I thought. But here's the thing about artificial emotions. The more we rely on them, the harder it becomes to recognize the real thing. Maybe that's why it's so important to look at people who still remember how to feel genuinely. The character John Isidore is considered inferior in the novel, but it turns out he's the most genuinely compassionate character in the entire book. He doesn't care about performing empathy, he just feels it. And that's our wake-up call. While we're busy curating images and reacting perfectly online, we might be missing real moments of kindness and understanding happening right in front of us. True empathy doesn't need an audience. It's not measured in likes or shares. It thrives in everyday interactions that never make it into a newsfeed. Recently, I tried walking without my phone. No selfies, no status updates, just me and reality. I noticed birds I'd never seen, cracks in the pavement, and the way light fell through trees. It felt strange at first, but then honest. I almost wanted to brag about it online, about my mindful walk, but I resisted. The private satisfaction was enough for me. So how do we move toward more authentic living without sounding like we're renouncing modern life? Let's try a few small experiments together. Number 1, no phone zones. Carve out a small window each day over breakfast or before bed that's completely device free. Number 2, real conversation first. Greet a neighbor or talk to a friend before opening up any app in the morning. Number 3, experience without documentation. Go to a park, watch a sunset, or enjoy a meal without posting it. Let it be yours. Number 4, help quietly. Do something kind without telling anyone. Empathy isn't a performance. And number 5, pause before reacting. Feel first, then respond. Don't let the quickest emoji define your emotional life. These are not big life-altering steps. They're gentle reminders that we're allowed to be human. And just to lighten the mood, here's a quick joke. If a tree falls in a forest and no one posts about it, does it still get likes? I guess it just logs off. Sorry, I'm a dad. I can't help it. The core message of Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep isn't about which characters are human or machine. It's about what makes us human. True empathy, honest connection, and experiences that don't need a filter or a like to have meaning. We don't need a voice contest to confirm our humanity. We just need to look up, reach out, and engage. No metrics required. So here's a small challenge. After this video, and liking and commenting and sharing, of course, put your phone down for a few minutes. Notice something you've never noticed before. Enjoy a conversation that doesn't end in a selfie. See how it feels. Let's choose human moments over synthetic performances. We're all in this together. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to resist checking the comments. I know, baby steps, right? All right, have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.